Hello everybody, how are you? I am teacher Alessandra and I want to talk to you about this moment we are living. It is so important because we need to stay at home and take care of our health. I hope so much we can return to school soon. For a while, you need to continue to study at home and practice your English. Thinking about it, I prepare some class to you improve your English. I hope you do all the exercise I prepare for you. I want you practice your listening, watching films, series, listen to the dialogues from your book, and listen to music. Try to make a routine of study at home and practice your English as much as you can, okay? Then, let's start the class? Good. Hello, everybody. How are you? Are you ready to start our class? Pay attention because these are the subjects from our book. In our video class, we are continuing to study and doing the exercise from the book, okay? Here, you have all the instruction and all the listening that we need to do on the book. Look for the page on your book and do the exercise correctly, okay? Then, let's go. Open your book on page 10. On page 10, you have two exercises. On exercise 1A, you are going to listen to the dialogue between David and Greg. Listen and pay attention on the use of the expression use it to and don't anymore. On exercise 1B, you need to look at the picture and write sentence using use it to and don't anymore. Pay attention. Use it to e don't anymore. Usamos use it to para falar sobre algo que costumávamos fazer antes, no passado, né? Em algum momento no passado. De repente, quando éramos criança, né? Mas que agora não fazemos mais. Example. When I was a child, I used to play with a doll. But now, I don't play anymore. Now, I use a computer to work. Do you understand?
Lesson 4. Then and Now. Page 10. Exercise 1. Language Focus. Part A. What was Greg like when he was 10? Listen and practice.
Is this you, Greg? You look so different.
Yes, my friend took that picture when I was 10.
You're so thin now.
Well, I used to be lazy, but I'm not anymore. Now I exercise every day.
And your hair. It was so short.
I know, I used to like short hair.
And you wore glasses?
Yes, I used to wear glasses, but I don't anymore. Now I wear contact lenses.
You're a lot taller now, too.
I know, I used to be the shortest person in my class, but I'm not anymore. Now I'm the tallest.
Page 10. Exercise 1. Part B. Look at the pictures. What did Greg used to do? What does he do now? Write sentences. Then listen and check. 1.
He used to play video games, but he doesn't anymore. Now he plays soccer.
2.
He used to take swimming lessons, but he doesn't anymore. Now he takes guitar lessons.
3.
He used to watch TV, but he doesn't anymore. Now he watches DVDs.
4.
He used to wake up at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, but he doesn't anymore. Now he wakes up at 6 a.m.
Page 11, exercise 2, 3, and 4. The exercise 2 is a listening. You need to listen the audio how many times is necessary to complete the chart about Dave. On exercise number 3, A and B, you are going to listen the audio only to notice how used to is reduced in conversation. Then, listen again and repeat the part A and B. On letter A, you need to remember when you were a child and complete the sentence with your own information. Exercise 4, Part B. If you have anyone at home that can speak English with you, it's so good. Use this person to practice your English and do the exercise for Part B. But if you don't have any person to practice with you, don't you worry. No problem. When we go back to school, we will do it. Okay? Let's do the exercise.
Page 11, Exercise 2, Listening. How was Dave different when he was younger? Listen and complete the chart.
Okay, Dave, it's your turn now. Tell me how you were different when you were 10.
Oh, that's easy. There are a lot of differences. When I was 10, I used to collect comic books.
Really? Comic books? Did you like Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah. Spider-Man was my favorite. So I used to collect comic books, but I don't anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Great.
And I was crazy about horror movies when I was little. I used to watch horror movies all the time, but I don't anymore. Now I watch comedies.
Gee, you were different. Did you skateboard at all when you were 10?
Of course I did. I loved Tony Hawk. I used to skateboard every day after school, but I don't anymore. Now I ride my mountain bike.
Speaking of school, you're so good at Spanish. Did you used to take Spanish when you started middle school?
No, actually. I used to take French, but I don't anymore. It was my favorite subject. Now I take Spanish. Spanish is my favorite subject now.
Wow, Dave. Is that it?
I guess. The only other big difference is that I used to take the bus to school every day, but I don't anymore. Now I walk to school with my friends.
Page 11, Exercise 3, Pronunciation. Used to. Part A. Listen. Notice how used to is reduced in conversation. Then listen again and practice.
I used to wear glasses.
He used to have short hair.
I used to play basketball.
He used to be shy.
Now, it's time to practice our reading comprehension. On page 12, you are going to read the article and mark a tick on the false statements. The part B is only to listen and read the article again, but now with the audio. The exercise C, you are going to read the question and write the answers according to the text.
Get connected. Page 12, A Teenage Star. Part B. Read the article slowly. Check your answers in Part A.
Shawn Johnson seems like an average teenager. She likes to watch TV and listen to her favorite bands. She goes to school and loves English and wants to do well in math. But Shawn isn't just any teenager. She's an Olympic athlete and has to train for 4 hours every day. While her friends were enjoying summer vacation, she was traveling to the Olympic Games in Beijing, China. But how did this 4-foot, 9-inch teenager become a top gymnast? Well, Shawn learned to walk when she was only 9 months old. When she was 3, her parents took her to a gymnastics class, and Shawn loved it. When she was in elementary school, Shawn wrote in her scrapbook, "Shawn is great at gymnastics." And she was right. Shawn won 4 medals at the Olympic Games and quickly became one of America's best-loved sports stars. Thousands of people came to see her when she came back from Beijing. "It feels amazing," she said. Now, after many interviews and a U.S. tour, she'd like to relax with her family for a while.
Page 13. Listen and write. On page 13, exercise A, you are going to listen Nick and Julie talk about swim team training. Listen and answer the questions. On part B, you need to answer the question giving your opinion about the topics. On exercise A, from your turn, you need to answer the questions about you. On part B, write a short paragraph about your experience using your answer from part A.
Page 13. We used to. Part A. Nick and Julie talk about swim team training. Listen and answer the questions.
Hey, Julie. I called you twice yesterday, but you didn't answer. I really wanted to study with you.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I was at the pool. We have to train for 3 hours every day. I'm on the swim team, remember? I saw your message, but I was exhausted.
3 hours every day? Wow, that's a lot. Why do you have to train so hard?
We have a really important swimming competition. All of the high schools are going to compete. Our coach really wants us to win. It's really important to all of us.
But what about your schoolwork? That's important too.
I know. My parents aren't too happy about it. I used to get good grades, but I don't anymore. But there's only 1 more month of training and...
Only 1 more month? And what about your friends? We used to see you 3 or 4 times a week, but we don't anymore.
I know, and I miss you all. But you know I'd like to be a PE teacher someday. And a swim coach too. I love to swim.
Yeah, I know. And I'm the same. With my training.
You? The same with your training? What training? You don't train for anything, do you?
Come on, Julie. You know I'm the champion video game player in our class. I train really hard to be number 1.
That's right, I forgot. Well, how about we play a game right now and see just how good you are?
All right.
Let's do the review exercise. Try to do all the exercise from page 14 and 15 alone. If it's necessary, you can use a dictionary to help you. Can you remember the use of the simple past tense and the past continuous? And the use of the when? Can you remember the use of the be going to, would like to, have to, used to, and not anymore? Okay, read the green charts and try to do the exercise. I'm going to write on the last slide a link to you remember the explanation of this grammar point. Okay? Go there and pay attention. Our last exercise. This last exercise is on page 122 on the last page from your book. Go there and do this exercise too. Don't forget. Okay, my students, now we finish our classroom today. I hope I could help you and I need you to try to do all the exercise. If you have time, go on to YouTube and listen the song and watch a video that I'm writing to the address below on this video, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.